Okay, so last night's live practice was epic. Nearly 50,000 fans were in attendance. And once again,
Practice? We're talking about practice, man.
anyways, the Eagles' offense was pretty much unguardable and absolutely looked totally different from the 2023 Eagles. Tons of motion. Jalen Hurts was under center, and it looks like the Eagles have a new red zone weapon under Kellen Moore. So much to unpack, including a new wide receiver 3. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Tall Podcast. If you like what you heard/saw from last night's live practice, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the videos. Well, the Eagles offense definitely got the best of the Eagles defense, although they were rotating the Eagles defensive players out more than they were the offensive players. However, the first defensive note that caught my eye was Devin White and Nakobe Dean were the first team linebackers. Yes, they waited until they got in front of 50,000 screaming Eagle fans to make the switch. Zach Bond for Nakobe Dean. As for the cornerback, Isaiah Rodgers was first up once again. That's back-to-back days, and it's important because it's in front of 50,000 people. But before we get to the game, Saquon Barkley had a huge standing ovation as he ran out the tunnel. Eagle fans definitely let him know how it's different over here and the love he's going to get every single time he runs out that tunnel. So as you can see to my left, Jalen Hurts went 19 of 24, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and we got 35 days into Eagles football. So let's get into the live practice. So here we go. First play, pistol formation, Paris Campbell in motion. They're going to hand it to Saquon Barkley, who gets a short gain up the right. Next play, shotgun. Saquon to his right, but Hurts going to motion him to the left. Defense follows, quarterback keeper up the right side for a nice gain due to the motion from Kellen. Next play, we got another pistol formation. Grant Calcaterra in motion. Hurts, looking at what the defense is showing. Now he takes his snap, gonna drop back, climb the pocket, and goes deep to A.J. Brown one-on-one with big play Slay, who falls inside the 5. I would like to see him keep running there. Next play, we're in the shotgun formation. Fake to Saquon as Dallas comes across the formation for an easy touchdown due to the design of the play. Kellen Moore already showing how tight end friendly he is. Dallas got 3 touchdowns, 2 in the red zone, 1 a little bit outside the red zone. And again, if you look at this play, Dallas Goedert is coming across the formation. Then they see that Hurts is about to hand it off to Saquon. Attention goes there, but then Jalen just flips it out to the flat, and you got Goedert for an easy touchdown. Plays like this make me think Jalen Hurts might have his most passing touchdowns in his career because everybody thinks we're going to run the ball down here, which we will, but we won't be predictable, and you'll never know what's coming. Second drive, empty back set. Hurts drop back, quick pass to Devonta Smith for a short gain on first down. Now we see the Eagles under center already at practice showing different looks. This is a counter play to the running back, Saquon Barkley. He don't pick up much, but it's going to come in handy throughout the season. Next play, we got Britton Covey in motion. Hurts dropping back, throws off his back foot, and hits Britton Covey for a nice gain on the sidelines. Next play, shotgun, Saquon to the right. They're going to hand it off to him. He bounces outside. Real quick, look how quickly Jalen Carter beats Becton on this play. Pushes him. That's why Saquon had to bounce outside. Here we got another empty back set. Saquon got a motion to the right. Hurts takes a snap. Another quarterback keeper. He high steps here, but they're going to tag him down at the 15. At first, we thought that was a score, but he got tagged down. Remember, you can't tackle, especially the guy with the red jersey. You better be careful of your franchise quarterback. So I believe they're around the 15-yard line. Yeah, Hurts, shotgun, more motion for Devonta Smith, who's lined up in the slot. Hurts takes a snap. Looking, firing, AJ all the way down inside the 5 again. Another shotgun, fake handoff to Saquon, and they're going to do a wide receiver screen. I didn't like that play. That was weird to me. Now, besides the screen and one other play, they really didn't get Smitty involved today, but don't worry. Throughout the other 5 days of training camp, he's been unguardable.
I stated yesterday, nobody has been able to cover Devonta all camp. He's been having an amazing camp. I think the offense is doing a really good job. Just trying to execute. They take all players. Jalen's been doing a great job as well. I'm expecting Smitty to take another jump. Because he definitely has all the tools and And for me, sitting on the side watching him, I know how hard he works. So, so it just makes everybody around him better. So that's what we want. So
I think the defense was probably keying in on Devonta Smith since he was balling in training camp, and then the Eagles went elsewhere. It's a real pick your poison offense. Next play, you got Hurts in the shotgun, Saquon to his left, Smitty to the right. Hurts takes a snap, gonna go back shoulder to Jonny Wilson, but he can't get 2 feet in. Hold up. Back shoulder to Jonny Wilson on the second drive with the first team. He's getting a lot of love at wide receiver 3. Next play, 3rd and goal inside the 5. Hurts, shotgun. He's gonna motion Jonny Wilson to the right, takes a snap, fakes it to Saquon again, and another Dallas Goedert touchdown. This time it was the Jonny Wilson motion, fake handoff to Saquon that made Dallas Goedert again be wide open. Fire play calling by Kellen Moore. Anthony DeBona tweeted, in Philadelphia's first 2 11-on-11 sessions with their starters on Thursday, the offense used pre-snap motion on 8 of their 14 plays. That's 57.1% of the snaps in motion. Compared to last year, we were dead last with 10.8% of our snaps in motion. Small sample size, but Kellen Moore will have us in the top 10 in motion for sure, and it's already creating matchup problems for our defense. It will definitely create problems for others. Real quick, if you're not following E-Rock on Twitter, go follow him. He's the one who put up all these clips. One of the biggest Eagle fans I know. Here we go with drive 3 for the Eagles. Motion from Jonny Wilson. They're going to fake the handoff to Saquon, and it's a blown up play by the defense. On this play, Hurts calling for motion once again from Jonny Wilson. Takes a snap, hands it to Saquon Barkley, who finds a nice hole up the middle. Next play, Hurts trying to get him with the hard count. Now he's going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Kellen Moore talked about the freedom for Hurts to do this, and again, both Cam Jurgens and Jalen are responsible for the protection. Hurts, snap, they're going to hand it off to Saquon, who has his biggest run of the day. Now we see Kenneth Gainwell in the game, fakes it to him, pressure in the face of Hurts, he rolls out, and he's going to throw this one away. Let's look at this play again because Nolan Smith beats Lane Johnson inside to get the pressure on Hurts again. Last 2 practices, Nolan Smith been showing out. Next play, shotgun, Kenny G is still in the game. Hurts looking to dissect the defense. Going to hand it off, and Kenny G goes up the left side for a big gain himself. Hurts, shotgun, empty back set, looking, pumps, fires, sideline caught by A.J. Brown, who cuts it back in. Now we're going to motion Kenny G to the right side. Hurts from the shotgun, takes a snap, hands it to Kenneth Gainwell, who goes up the middle for a huge gain, crossing the 40 inside their territory market at the 35-yard line. Hurts, low-key, changing the play up at the line of scrimmage, takes a snap, blitz, Hurts, stays in the pocket, rolls to his left, looking, and he's going to run for 1 yard. Next play, Saquon back in, Hurts in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, fake the handoff, blitz coming, quick pass to Jonny Wilson. Let's take another look at this play. Hurts going to signal Jonny Wilson with the hand motion that he's the hot receiver if the blitz comes. Beautifully done. A connection is being built between Jalen Hurts and Jonny Wilson. Listen what he said at the podium.
I'll give you an example of that and how that showed up. We did one-on-ones the other day, and there was, Jonny Wilson shows up and makes 2 big-time catches, but, I tell him it's no surprise when you prepare, for those situations and you put the time in like that in the offseason and you spend that quality time together, so it shows.
Here we see the D-line rotate. Hurts, shotgun, notices it, goes deep to Paris Campbell, but it's a little bit too far in the end zone. This brings up 2nd down. They're going to motion Saquon to the left this time. Hurts takes a snap. He's dropping back. He's going to dump it off to Saquon, who picks up a nice little chunk. Empty back set. Hurts takes a snap. Free blitzer. He rolls to his left, keeping his eyes downfield for Dallas Goedert's 3rd touchdown. So as I said to start this video, 19 of 24, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for one Jalen Hurts. But let's take a look at Jalen Hurts' training camp stats through 6 practices. 2023, he was 67 of 85, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, with a completion percentage of 78%. Now through them same 6 practices in 2024, 91 of 113, 12 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a completion percentage of 81%. the Kellen Moore effect is being felt through Jalen Hurts. Not sure who caught the 4 touchdown from Jalen Hurts. However, Elliott Shore-Park said a beautiful touchdown pass from Hurts to Gainwell down the right sideline. Gainwell beat Nakobe Dean to get open from about 25 yards out, which was the 5th and last touchdown thrown by Jalen Hurts. As for the second team, Will Shipley has gotten the ball on 8 of the last 13 plays for the second team offense. That means the Eagles trusted him on the second team to carry the ball that many times. As for Jeremiah Trotter Jr. with the sack in 11 on 11s, not versus Jalen Hurts, the second team. And the one lone interception has to go to Eli Ricks. Kenny Pickett threw the ball up in a desperation attempt at the end of the game, and Eli Ricks came down with it, which is definitely good for his confidence going forward. Of course, before the practice let out, we had to get some Dallas sucks chants, as Elliott Shore-Parks tweeted, a large Dallas sucks chant here at the link. John Clark did tweet this though. I'm hearing that 6'6" Eagles rookie receiver Jonny Wilson has been impressing coaches. Will Shipley and Paris Campbell on offense has also looked good and stood out to coaches. I hear that Isaiah Rodgers has performed really well on defense, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson has been one of the leaders on defense. And on special teams, I hear that Keely Ringo, Ben Van Sumeren, and Jalix Hunt have impressed. Interesting stuff. I think Isaiah Rodgers has low-key took the lead over Keely Ringo for cornerback 2, and it really might be a 2-man race between Jonny Wilson and Paris Campbell for wide receiver 3. All I know is this practice showed us a lot, and at the end of the day, don't be too down on the defense. They're at a disadvantage because they can't get too physical or tackle. Every single new day of training camp gets us that much closer to figuring out exactly what this roster will look like. I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Shout out to everybody who hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell, especially the people who came through the live stream last night. Drop the muscle emoji. Leave all your thoughts. If you've seen something during camp that I didn't see, please tell me. I love hearing from ya. We out.